Barber, what's up? Oh, shit. Trying to get my phone adjusted here. Stay. Okay. All right. That ain't gonna work. You son of a bitch. Hold on. Sorry about my French. Oh. Hold on. Be right with you. Now I hate this thing. I don't know why, but I do. Everything's got to be so difficult. Now what's going on here, man? Come on. I'm adjusting my tripod here, trying to get this thing situated. Oh, this thing ain't spring loaded, and I don't know why. And now it doesn't want to turn. What is the problem, pile? It's like the fucking thing stripped. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, I'm telling you what. There. Let's try this again. Cliff, what up? Try this one more time. Is it better? Hold it. Okay. That's all the way out. Checking my legs. Gosh almighty. Okay. Getting situated here. Come on, tripod. Oh, don't you spill, damn it. There I am. All right. Only 2-3 second lag time. Swipe up for stream. Shut up. Swipe up for stream. Shut up. Oop, shit. No, 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 come on. I gotta turn my volume off here. I'll drive myself nuts. My little keypad, ain't that cute? Okay. Leon, what's up? Okay, I need, I'm out of damn knives. I'm telling you what, knife blades. A toolbox with my name on it. Gordon knives. Gordon blades. I wonder if this is sharp. Hell no. I can draw it out though. So I made a pattern here out of plexiglass for these topside wallets I'm going to be making, and I revised the pattern. Ooh, that's a rough edge. I revised the pattern to the length I needed it. Remember, I fell short on the model I made. Man, I got a couple birds in it I gotta get out. Be right with you. So I'm probably better off getting my other camera holder over here. This thing ain't gonna cut it. So I got this leather's kind of thick. I'm gonna see what I can't do with it. I got a new leather coming in the mail from Tandy Leather for these wallets. 2 3-ounce leather. I think I got everything there. There we go. All right. I said pasa hello in Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo está, mi amigo? I'm just gonna cut this out. Nah. I need to go get my chair so I can sit down. And you know what? Anyways, here's what I made. I made a pattern here out of plexiglass for this topside wallet. And I had to make these two flaps longer, so I did. So I made everything longer, and I'm going to see what I got to cut off. I'm testing the pattern. So when I get the ostrich leather, I got some green ostrich leather coming from Canada. And the first topside wallets I'm going to make are going to be from that ostrich leather. And since they're an exotic leather, I'll charge 10 extra bucks a wallet more. These go for $50 a piece, so I'm going to charge 60 for them. And one person won one Sunday, and that's what I'm making it out of. Green ostrich. She wanted green with gold thread. So I'm going to get my other camera stand over here. That tripod's good for like outside and stuff. Here we go, here we go. There we go. See if I can. Now I can see the chat right there. Now I need to share. AKA no mas. No more, huh? No more, no more. Okay. Now that the tripod's not being used, I need to get it out of my way. Oh. I need to sharpen my knife, my utility blade. I need a sharp utility blade. What is that, 600? Wow. Huh. I forgot a line there. Where is my pattern at now? How did I do that? I swear to God I did this line. I don't know why. I'm not showing it. Okay. Okay, kitties. I'm going to scare you. I've got to get a ruler. I know. I know. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Okay, let's see how this cuts. Cutting pretty good. Alright. Why is that so crooked, man? I gotta make that pattern straighter. Knife's cutting good though. Okay, there's my pattern. I speak it but can't write it, he says. I speak Spanish but not write it. Okay, what I want to try to do is thin out this leather. So, I might have to do some finagling here. See if I can't scrape it, but I gotta find a scraper that's worthy. Ah. I need to buy a damn skiving machine. I can buy one size of leather. Oh man, what did I do? Cut this fucking backwards. Are you shitting me? Come on, man. And then I forgot to cut that side. Oh my god, pay attention to what I'm doing. I gotta put the upside on that damn pattern so I know what's up. This is the inside. And look what I did. Wow. I'm gonna have a left-handed wallet. You guys ain't talking, man. Cat got your tongues already? There's only two of you, right? Three of you. Oh, Charlie Cook's here. What up, Charlie? What the hell? Okay. Suede it is, huh? I mean, I gotta be the dumbest. I literally have to be the dumbest. I literally have to be the dumbest. Well, it's only practice, so I can make a left-handed wallet. Anybody want a left-handed wallet? Okay, so we know I cut it out like that, right? So I gotta cut it with the suede up. Wow, this is fucking killing me here. See the pattern I made? This is the whole wallet. And what I'm doing here actually, more than wanting to build this, is to dial this pattern in. Once I fold it all up, I'll know what I need to do with the pattern. I made it longer than this one because remember when I folded this up, it was too short. So I made that longer. And this was too short. Because when you come in here, once that's sewed together, that's got to come all the way down. So I can always take this off on a sander accordingly to get it right. So I'm dialing in my pattern so when I get the good leather in the mail, that 4 Max is awesome. That's cool. Watching and enjoying the first coffee and second of the day. Well, I'll join you there, my brother. I got decaffeinated coffee so I can fall asleep. And I'm going to bed at 2 o'clock tonight. So this is going to be a short live tonight. Now, where is... Dial it in. Okay, you guys sure I'm right? See, now these slots here, I can't get a pen in there. But I can get an X-Acto knife in there to cut them slots. I just want to get this pattern down. Because when I get that ostrich Does anybody want a green ostrich topside wallet when I get the material? I'll have enough material to make like 10 wallets. Does anybody want one of these wallets? Because you can pay me directly instead of through eBay and get it right away. Marlene. What's up, Marlene? That's the new name. New name in the chat. Uh, okay, how much more leather can I waste? Well, nothing's wasted really, just, you know. What's underneath there now? This fucking thing's so bowed, man, it's not even funny. It's crazy how you go through some of these tools so fastly, man. Man, that thing's nice and sharp. Amazing what happens when you sharpen a knife, right? What up, Grandpa? This is why I want to get a clicker die. A clicker. I want to get a clicker. If you don't know what a clicker is, Google it. It cuts out this whole thing in one click. It's like a punch press. And you get what they call clicker dies for it. I can cut 10 of these out in 1 minute. I don't have to repeat myself making these wallets. And if you do a lot of slips or you do a lot of wallets, it's a wise investment to get a clicker die. A clicker. Buy a clicker and get the dies custom made. You can send in the patterns of what you got and they'll make you a clicker for your pattern. So you can cut out just about anything with a clicker. You do a lot of slips for knives, you know. You cut you out 50, 60 slips ready to go for a whole week's work. You don't have to cut nothing. Just punch, stamp, done. Sew it up. Now this is fairly thick leather for a wallet, so I mean it's 4 or 5 ounce, so but I can skive it down. Okay, this I'm gonna try that too. Where's my other one at? Okay, this folds there like that. I'm gonna skive it down. I'm just dialing in my pattern. That's all I'm doing. You know, I'll send this out on a sander tomorrow. The wife wouldn't sleep and I do it now, but I don't have anything I could thin the leather with. Unless this will work. I gotta get that blade out there further. And I gotta get it sharper, so I could do that tomorrow. I'll just probably sand it, but for now, I was getting something. So this comes to 1, 2, 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. Sky that. This comes to 1, 2 and 3/8. Sky that. That's it. Man. Yeah, stand up. Okay, now here's the deal. That was long, and I didn't have to make it long, because now I gotta bend this whole thing over that way. No, I don't. Where's my pie pattern? Yeah. This goes here and then there. Yeah. Okay, so I've got to sky that and that. Okay. Why is this thing fucking crooked? Not bad. Okay. Three skies. This one's long, so I'll cut that when I get to it. You need to sharpen it. Yeah, well, I got a stone for it. How about I just get another one? Yeah, this was a wide one. Let's see if I can even do it. I gotta sharpen them all, man. I gotta take the time one of these days to sharpen. One of these days, I got so much going on, I just spend the time sharpening shit. I need to get me a fucking skiver is what I need to get. A power skiver. I mean, I could do the whole sheet of leather. I'm just, like I said, I'm not trying to win an award here. I'm trying to dial in my pattern so when I get the good leather, that's the thickness that I need. I can go to town on it. Man. Man, oh man. Work sharp chisel sharpener. What the hell is this? Way better. Way better. What the hell happened here? I gotta charge my damn pad. My pad just shut off, man. Man. Son of a gun. I just know I'm going to spill my coffee sooner or later. I better put it up on behind me. Okay, turn back on, damn it. Notepad died on me. Okay, that's starting to bend a lot better. Like I said, I just want to see where I need to go with this pattern. So when I cut them out, 2% charged. Come on, man. When I cut them out, I'm good to go. This thing gonna stay on or what? Turn on. Alright, I gotta figure this thing out. Come on, 4% now. We gotta hold them both or what? Turn on. Come on, man, turn on. Come on, man. Come on, man. There we go. Something's happening here. Kimlock. My wife's name. Why is it not doing anything? It's gotta have so much power on it for it to work or what? Why ain't this thing working? Tell me what I gotta do, folks, to a tablet. What's up, Jerry? I mean, what the hell is going on here? It's charged. Turn on. Push two buttons at the same time. What do you do? What's that mean? This is fucking killing me, man. Taking its time firing up, I think. Well, let's see what it does. There it is. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Come on. Are you gonna show my shit? There you go. I got it in horizontal now. Come on, man, fire up. You slow ass son of a bitch. You can't help me. I don't want help. Jesus. I want my channel. You. Right there. Live. Okay. Okay. It's turning on. You just have to wait. Yeah, yep. I found that out. It turns on in its own special way. I never had to turn it on yet. That's good there. All right, one more. I'm gonna buy me a clicker and a skiving machine. I'm getting set up, man. I'm sick of messing around with all the bullshit. I'll get a loan and get everything my shop needs. Skiving machine, milling machine for doing modern folding knives. I want to do it all, man. Them guys that love the modern folders, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm gonna be doing frame locks and button locks. And I'm gonna be doing it all, man. Like I said, I'm just dialing in my pattern. See, Jerry? I made a plexiglass pattern for this wallet. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's the tab that comes over. That goes over that last. This folds to here. Okay. That folds to there. Need a hammer. No. Not really. My cute little bucket of water. Aces of the place, they got you covered. Okay. I always call it Aces of the place with the helpless hardware, man. I mean, if this thing was like an ounce and a half less, it'd be perfect. All right, now I see. I have to cut this from here this I can take off on the pattern. I didn't need to make this one longer. So, put the pattern up here. What did I just cut off? I just cut that off. Okay. No, it's a top open wallet. What's that, Steve? Stitchless wallet. It's called a topside wallet. There's a new crave now in the EDC world. If you haven't heard about them, look them up. But Taylor's EDC, he uses one, and now everybody's following suit. So I'm just trying to stay ahead of the game and start making them. Hopefully my ostrich leather will come tomorrow, and I can make a half a dozen of them. There, that's cut off the right length. I'll sand it later. So that goes there like that. Okay. That goes in there like that. This comes over like that. I can see I can punch holes in this too to relieve this leather so that it bends a lot easier. Because now I came a little bit. I guess I could take that out of the pattern too. It's kind of like too long, too wide right here. See here? I need to take this much off. Come from an angle here. And go just like that. Now here's the problem. Since this is thick leather, oh, that should be enough. Okay. So here's what gets stitched. The only thing that gets stitched on this whole wallet is right here. 1, 2, 3 layers. There's 4 layers. So this will get cross stitched, and that's it. And then when it goes together, this slips in there like that. Now I made that long, so now I can cut that short. I wanted this longer. So that tells me I can actually take, so this folds up more. I could take about 1/4 or so off of this. Because this will be an inside. And that's all I need. I can fold that flap there up higher. I'm not going to go much. About 3/16, see what happens. Once I get my pattern dialed in, then I don't have to worry about this anymore. That's the purpose behind making a pattern, is to get it dialed in. Okay, fold that up, fold this over. Now this should give me more up there. See the purpose here. See, you slide your money, your dollar bills in here. Card in there. 2 slots there. What did I have going on here? Okay, and then I cut a slot here. So you got 1, 2, 1, and then like 3 or 4 in here. You could put many in there. And then there's going to be a slot in the back to put your ID, you know, your driver's license or your debit card, whatever you use the most. And then this is going to slide in there like that. Once this is sewn, that's perfect. And that's what we're looking at. Okay. I want this to go flush with the top of that. And that looks like it's good. So, well, that's your topside wallet. Now, you can either fold your cash up in here like this. You can either fold your cash up and put it in the back like that, right? And then this folds in there. Throw it in your pocket. Or some people like to do this. And this is the feature of having this side pocket. You can put your money in here like this. And then you can count your money. You know what I mean? And then when you fold it over, it still folds over, see? It's a pretty cool design. Once this is sewn together here. And that's the only place that's sewn through 4 layers of leather. The trick is to get the stitch holes on the pattern, but I don't necessarily have to. And then see this here? This flap is made to go to miss the stitches. That's why I got that cut out there. Charlie's hitting the sack. All right, good night, brother. God bless you. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can go there that way or this way. A lot of guys probably go like that. You don't carry much cash on you anymore nowadays anyways. Just enough to get a candy bar or a soda pop once in a while, right? Yeah, this leather's way too thick. This is even thinner. So, this folds over, that folds over. This folds over, it gets sewn. I could sew this one up probably right now. Shut up. Shut up. You want to go outside? Huh? Do you want to go outside? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay, I don't care. Except I'm not going to sit here and listen to it. Okay, what do we got here, guys? Need to make me one of those. Bob plastic wrap. I got green ostrich coming. My first order of leather for these wallets. Only because the lady that won one of these off me last Sunday wants it in green with gold stitching. It only gets stitched here, that's it. That's the whole wallet. Now I'll show you. You got a slot here that's going to be in the front. Right? A slot there. I got several cards here you can put in the pocket in the back. Like that. Right? And then your cash will go in there. Folded or open, it's up to you. This wasn't made long enough. That's why I made my pattern and I'm making a new one. Once that's sewn, then that goes in there like that and it closes it up. Just imagine this being longer, that's all. And then you got one more pocket in the back. Usually you would put your driver's license, you know, or another card, it's up to you. Your debit card, the one you use the most, right? In the back. So it's got plenty of storage for cards. You know what I mean? It gets pretty thick. Or you can keep it pretty thin. I made this one. This is my bifold pocket drop, I call it. It's got 2 pouches and one to clip in it. I made this from Crocodile. But these are the new craze now. So, I think it's pretty ingenious with only one stitch. Some people stitch this here and stitch this here. Make a permanent pocket, but then you can't put your cash in the back. You got to put everything inside of it. That's why they do that. So this was just too short. Get my cards out of here so I'm not looking for them tomorrow. What about a snap on the short one? Yeah, I could do a snap on the short one. It's not wasted. I mean, you know, hey, I get this thing put together. You know, I could put a snap right there, right? But you won't see the stitches. That's the idea. Unless I bring this on an angle. And I could do that too, but then, I don't know, maybe you don't have to see the stitching, but, you know, put a snap on there. I guess that would work on this one. I'll send it to you, Jerry. You can do whatever you want with it. How's that sound? That's the first one I ever cut out. You get the honor of having it. And then you can make yourself a pattern from it. I'm telling you what, man. If you get ahead of the game, Jerry, and start making these things, you're going to sell them. I'm telling you. The average price of these are $50. And if you can cut a half a dozen out a day, the next day you're only stitching fucking 8 stitches. You know, stitch them up. I mean, these are one of the easiest things you're going to make stitching-wise. You know, stitch them up. 8 stitches. Cross stitches. That's it. You don't even need a snap if you do this long enough and right. This has to be up here. This was too short, if you remember. That's why I redid it. Redid the pattern. See what I mean? Once you stitch this, you don't need a snap. But you can play with it. Yeah, I mean, I'll send it to you. I mean, you can play with it. I'm just, right now, I'm dialing in my pattern. See? Once I get this dialed in, I'll send you one in cardboard, Jerry, and you can cut your own out of plexiglass. But I'm telling you, man, you're gonna sell these. That's a new craze now. A lot of people haven't heard of these yet. Topside wallets. They're all over the knife community right now. I mean, they're just now getting out there. But yeah, so that's what I want. I just need the thinner leather. Gives me a little bolt towards the top for the money. Okay, perfect. And that's why this cutout is here. so it can slip past the stitches. I'm going to cut that corner off. I'll cut both of these corners off on an angle. But this will work too. I mean, it's a thick wallet, but you know, 4 or 5 ounce wallet versus 2 3-ounce regularly for wallets. It just makes a bulkier wallet in your pocket. Okay, what did I cut off here? Let's see what I need to change in this pattern. Okay. And then this here, I took down. I took this down 1/8 of an inch. But what I want to do though, yeah, I want to take that out. Okay. Because you know, trying to sew through 5 layers like that, I mean, it's a little thick. You don't want to do that. And this fucking thing here, I'm gonna go sand this fucking thing down, I think. It's not straight. Yeah. All right. I don't even think I'm gonna do that. Come on. Doesn't want to bend. Huh. Sand it. Be right back. I'm sure I woke my wife up on that. There we go. That mofo is ready to go. Just need my exotic leather to come in the mail tomorrow or the next day. I can start making these things. I will post a video for you all when I get one made. But yeah, this is just too thick. I mean, it's like twice as thick as what it should be. 2.5 ounces to 3 ounces max. This is 5/6 ounce. Not all a waste. I could use this for something. That's it. I got that pattern dialed in. See, this is about the thickness right here. And so is this. But they don't sell enough of this at Hobby Lobby to make one of these wallets. But this is that Porsche leather here. This would make a nice watch strap, I think. Don't you think? Did you find things to toss that way? What? I hate changing wallets. Bob, I know, right? 2 3-ounce? Yeah, that's what most wallets are, yeah, Jerry. Did you look at them patterns I sent you in the mail? When you do a wallet? These are the patterns I sent you in the mail. This is the pockets on the inside of the wallet. 2.5 ounce. That's what you want. Back strip. 1.5 ounce. That's even thinner. That's the support strip in the back. Your inside fold of the wallet. 2.5 ounce leather. Card layer. Weight. 815.25. Now at the back of the wallet right here, this is the thickest. All right, 4 ounce leather. So the back of the wallet's got to be 4 ounces. You see here, this is 2.5 ounce for this wallet I'm making here. See how thin that is? These are all 2.5 ounce. And the back is 4 ounce. So the patterns tell you what it is when you buy them from Tandy. 4 ounce back, 2.5 ounce layer cards, 2.5 ounce times 4. And then this is the smallest, 1.5 ounce. So it takes 3 different sizes of leather to make one wallet. Because if you go with all 4 ounce, it's going to be all too bulky in your pocket, too big. Now here's the minimalist wallet patterns here. Like you see mine. The minimalist wallet, right? Style 2, cut 1, 2, 3 ounce. That's the inside. You know. They do theirs different than mine. Here's the outside fold. One 4 to 5 ounces. And then the inside here, see? With the money clip, the inside is 2 to 3 ounce, and then the outside is 4 to 5 ounce. Other style. 4 to 5 ounce outside. Again, 2 to 3 ounce inside. Now how they make theirs is they make a pocket here, put the money clip inside the pocket, sew it up here. On both sides. I don't. I sew it. I sew it on the outside one time, not twice. And I got pockets that are put on separate than the back. You can put pockets in here too if you want, but it depends on how you want to make these. But yeah, these got two different types of leather. This has got three only because this is the thinnest part on the top back of the wallet for support. That's all. I saw them today, haha. Catches all the ass. All the ass, laughing out loud. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Catches all the ass, yeah. I mean, you make them, you make them too bulky, it's going to catch more in your ass. I mean, they're uncomfortable. Bad enough people load the shit out of them and they're uncomfortable. They get used to having everything in but their kitchen sink in the son of a bitch. That's all I carry, man. That's all I want. A little bit of cash on me. Driver's license, fishing license, most important. Firearms card and debit card. That's all I need. Goes right in my front pocket. I don't even carry a wallet in my back pocket. Trying to find my. Oh. Now here's the Tandy's biker's wallet. This thing's awesome, man. I love this pattern. I hope you copied these, Jerry, and just send them back to me. These things are awesome, and I hope you wrote everything down that you needed to. There's a lot of parts here. Now this is the outside of the biker's wallet, 4 to 6 ounces. Okay, and this is what folds. This whole thing folds, and then here's your snap tab for the biker's wallet. See, it fits on like a puzzle piece. You cut this all out one piece for making a biker's wallet. But that's got to be 4 to 6 ounce. This one in here, stitch line, do not cut out, mark on flesh set, 2 to 3 ounce. This is the biker wallet pocket on the inside, goes right here. Okay, when you fold this over, this is what snaps on the opposite side of the wallet. All right, now you got this here. This is 2 3 ounce. That's 2 3 ounce. So that's how the inside of the wallet's going to look right there. And then this is a zipper pocket. So for sewing a zipper on, and that's 2 3 ounce. So everything on here is 2 3 ounce, 2 3 ounce, except for the outside, 4 to 6 ounce. I'd use 4 to 5 ounce. Now, bikers' wallets are pretty thick to start with. And this one's the pattern for the zipper pouch. You'll see the video of it on my Facebook page for Backwoods Leather. You see the whole video of this wallet in action with the zipper opening and closing. You gonna make one soon? When you get enough confidence built up, you will, I'm sure. But this is the easiest thing for you to make right now. You can make these and stamp the cartoon characters on them. You probably sell a shitload of them. Not everybody wants a biker's wallet made all the time, so. But they're good to have around. But now that I got this pattern dialed in, like I said, Jerry, I'm going to buy a clicker. And then I'll get these done in one piece die and click. I'll cut out 50 wallets in about 10 minutes. Gotta get a clicker, man. I'm sick of messing around with this shit. You know, things I want to make a lot of, you got to. You know, you got to have a die made, and I mean, you don't even need a clicker, man. If you don't want to spend $1,700 on a clicker or a cheap one for $1,200, or a used one for $1,000, just make you get you go into Harbor Freight and spend $150 and get you that bearing press they got on the stand, man, and make a clicker out of that with a 2-ton jack. That's all you need to do. And then you just buy the dies. If you weld, you know how to. You can make your own stand. Get a 20. I got one right here for. I got one right here today that I made for stamping my. I put a 22-ton jack inside of here. You know, and then up here, you see how it bent. I got to reinforce this. I'm going to redo this. And I got a plate that goes on my jack. I put my leather on it, my stamp on it, and I just crank it up, man. And this thing fucking clicks my stamp right on my leather. But you can make a bigger scale of that on legs if you can weld. For a 2-ton jack, you make your own homemade. You weld up a big plate for putting your leather on, and then your die on your leather, and then your die on it, and just pump that jack till it comes down and cut. All kinds of videos on YouTube on how to make your own clickers. You know, how to make your own presses out of, like I just showed you. But I might go in myself in a Harbor Freight and buy a $150 bearing press. You ever see them? I mean, these things are like 7 feet tall. They got the 2 iron sides and the iron beam on the top, iron on the bottom, and it comes with a jack for $150. All you got to do is just weld a plate where the jack sits, or weld a plate up top and suspend it so you could put a clicker in there, your leather, your clicker, because the jack's going up, right, not down. Or figure something else out. So when I get this, I'm going to sand this up, and I'm going to get some more plexiglass. I think I want to get colored plexiglass, like a green or a blue. They sell it at Menards. A little bit thicker too. I'm going to make sure this is geometrically perfect, and then I'm going to trace it onto some thicker plexiglass. And give me some time, brother. I'll make you one. Yeah. I mean, you can do so much with one of them bearing presses at Harbor Freight. From stamping your goods, leather goods, to cutting your leather goods out with it. And there's guys that show you on YouTube on how to make them into clicker presses, how to make them into stamping machines for your leather work. I watched them already. And that's where I got the ideas. Fuck, you can find anything on YouTube, man. YouTube University, baby. Teach you how to make anything. A relatively cheap, works great for the MagSafe wallet pattern. It was relatively cheap and works great for the MagSafe wallet patterns. What's that, Bob Plastic Rat? What are you talking about? I didn't follow you here. Harbor Freight, Harbor Press with a long handle is good for cutting smaller patterns. Right. Yeah, you can modify them too. You know, modify a plate system on it to where you can do big patterns. I mean, not too big. Something up to about 12, 14 inches. Whatever the spread on that on them vertical risers. Oh man, I'm out of filters. Oh well. Oh well. People no need suffer COPD. What? What's that? What am I missing here? People no need suffer COPD. What the hell kind of an answer is that? Holy shit, man. Out there. Oh boy. Where did that guy come from? What in the hell, man? Come on. Why? Having a problem here with my pipe all of a sudden. I don't know why. The problem is in the stem here. I don't know why. Hmm. Holy shit. What in the hell is the problem, pal? Wow. It's like the end of the son of a... You know, you can never get a good pipe, man. I'm telling you what. This is horse shit. Wow. Pull my truck and get my other one up. Look at that. Fits perfect. Let's come from the same company. That'll work. The problem is now I got to get more filters. I ran out. I know, but I care. Won't apologize. What are you talking about, man? This is a knife and leather channel. You know, don't come in here preaching about people's problems. You go off and care on your own. Don't care here. We're not here to talk about people's problems. People all around the world got problems they got to deal with. And this ain't a channel for that. He's gone. Bye-bye. Fucking retard. I care. Oh, I care too, but this ain't about caring for the world's problems. I mean, you know, this is a YouTube channel. You either come here to watch it about knives and leather, or you go away. That's all. Probably a 10 or 12-year-old. I care. I care so much. Shut up. Okay. Well, I got this now then. I think that's all I wanted to do tonight, folks. What else should I do? I got everything done. I actually wanted to go to bed early tonight. I'm not getting no time in my shop to work on anything because I get up so late. By the time I get up, 3 o'clock rolls around. It's almost time for dinner. Then after dinner, I come in here and try to get knives done. And the wife complains that I spend all night here. So I got to go back to the day shift. You got the right to refuse any customer. Oh, yeah. I warned him. Yep. You believe it's your bedtime? Yeah, well, we're all going to hit it then. Barbara's going to tie in early. I'm going to tie in early. So are you, brother. I just wanted to come on and let it just hang out a little bit. I got to start early. I'm going to force myself to get up tomorrow at 8 o'clock instead of 2 in the afternoon. I've been going to bed when the sun's coming up, man. That ain't good. Sleeping all day. I don't mind that if I could get something done in my shop, you know? So, good night, Jerry. Good night, Barbara. Good night, everybody. And I'll see you all in the next one. All right? So, today's Wednesday. I'll go live again probably Friday. I get that exotic leather in the mail next couple of days. I'll definitely be live with it. Making these wallets. I want to cut offline. I'll cut out about a half a dozen of them probably. You know, I'm not going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to be live Friday. Well, tomorrow is Friday. Today is Thursday, of course. And be watching me a lot sooner, too. Since I'm not, you know. I'll probably do Sunday Fun Day at 8:30 p.m. like I've been doing it. And then during the week, you'll probably see me live anywhere past noon. Or maybe even before. Because like I said, I get on this day shift to where I can actually get things done in my shop during the day. And spend time upstairs with my wife at night. I get a lot more done. But like if I'm getting up at 2 in the afternoon, you know, I'm not getting up, you know, getting the mail and getting ready, drinking my coffee, and by then it's dinner time. After dinner, I come down here and start working on shit. My wife gets mad because I'm down here all night. I told her to start changing my biological clock and working the morning shift now instead of the evening shift. Peace. The wallet. Send me the picture and measurements. The wallet. Okay. You want to get on it right away, don't you? I'll draw it up tomorrow and send you a picture, Jerry. Maybe I'll do it now. Yeah, I'll do it now. And then I'll be looking for an email. I'll send it to you in an email. I'll trace it out, my pattern. And I'll put fold on, you know, where you got to fold it. And you can play with it. But get you some 3.5 ounce leather, man. 3 to 4 ounce leather. I wouldn't go any thicker than 4. Order you a nice sheet of it. And don't go get it at fucking Hobby Lobby. Go on Tandy Leather, and I would say do a crocodile. That's 2-3 ounce. You know that leather that you used on that slip for me, that's perfect. Actually, that's a little too thin. That's 1 2 ounce. You want 2 to 3 ounce. Thicker than your slip, Jerry. That's the guide for you. You want a little bit thicker. If you order on Tandy Leather, you can order 2 3 ounce specifically. I got the ostrich coming. You get ostrich, crocodile, alligator, calf. Calf's really nice for making wallets. Stingray. Stingray is perfect thickness for wallets. It's hard as fuck to sew through. But like I said, you're only sewing one fold, so it's not going to be difficult. And then the veg stand. Get, of course, the veg stand. Get that 2 3 ounce. Yeah, as long as it's thick enough, Jerry. This is actually too thin. See these 2 layers together? That's the right thickness. But this single layer here, this is too thin. The wallet will be like paper, man. And it'll want to tear. So if you double up this wallet that you made me, that's the right thickness. That's 2 to 3 ounces. The edge of the wallet. That's 2 to 3 ounces. That's what you want. So, all right, I'm going to trace this up, measure it, put full lines on it, and send it to you in an email. And then you can, I'll make it real easy for you to draw it out. Because I used to be a draftsman, so I know what I'm doing. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow night, Friday night. I'll be live Friday night. No problem. Be looking for it. About 20 minutes, I'll have it over to you. All right, guys. Barbara, God bless. Peace. Be safe. See you on the next one. My mess. My mess. Later.